buy some more clothes. I'm just wearing this shirt usually because it kind of fits with the whole guitar thing, but I'm starting to notice it in a lot of my videos, so I gotta mix things up and go buy some more stuff. Anyway, welcome back. This is DJ, aka 5 Guitars Guy. This week it'll be songs I heard in anime. And this time around, Carnival. Alright, let's get into it. I'm going to do my usual thing, rhythm and lead. I'm going to try doing a few things to mess with the video editing and make it more exciting. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap it up after I'm done. So that should be fun to watch. Anyway, rhythm section. Okay, good old rhythm section. You pretty much got all of it except for that last little bit at the end of the chorus, which I'm sure you remember. I mean, I know I missed last month, but it hasn't been that long. Anyway, I'll just give you a refresher for where I am for all the parts up to that, and then pretty much the rest of the song follows something that you're gonna hear up through this review, give or take 1 or 2 parts. So you pretty much get the whole point. And I guess while I'm at it, I'll just one thing I guess always kind of bugged me that might bug you is that you can't see what I'm trying to play. I know in some of my videos I've put up the tab, but not the majority of my videos. So here you go. That is what the intro sounds like, and that's what the intro looks like, and this is what it sounds like. It's gotten so much easier since I started, obviously. I think so far the only parts that really bug me are making sure I don't hit the E string on this chord. Yeah, you can hear sometimes I clipped a little bit. But yeah, that and making sure I properly palm mute at the end. So that one's coming along. Just got to make sure I, as usual, avoid hitting the wrong string. I'm wondering, maybe I gotta let some tension. I'm trying to play without tension, but there's still some there. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how the intro is supposed to sound. Now, here's the verse. Again, that whole make sure I don't hit the wrong string thing comes up a little bit when I'm over here. Sometimes I hit the E string again. So I gotta make sure I don't do that. And another thing I noticed while I was working this out, I gotta make sure my hands aren't stuck with each other, sort of. I know they gotta work together to make sure to get everything in the right position, but one thing I noticed is sometimes when I have to switch over to a chord, I'm worried my left hand is going to be kind of slow changing the frets. So I notice there's this tiny little pause in my right hand to make sure they stick together, but that ends up slowing it down, and sometimes it throws them both off of each other. So I got to make sure to keep this one going the whole time. Without hitting the wrong note. But yeah, I gotta make sure this one the whole time. Even while I'm changing the chords, I just gotta trust and, yeah, I guess practice to make sure that my left hand fingers will be where they need to be. But that's it for the verse. Next up, here's the pre-chorus. This is going to be an easy one, because that's basically just... just a whole lot of muting, which makes it so much easier. And then the chorus itself is... So that's the first bit. I still have to work on making sure I don't accidentally mute the last note trying to switch over to the other. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. I let off the other one a little too early, so I got to stop anticipating and just make sure I play the whole thing through. And then the end of the chorus, still working on that one. So yeah, still gotta get used to that one, especially the pinky part for the second chord. So yeah, pretty much just making sure I slide my fingers to where they're supposed to be. And funny thing is, this chord ain't too different from what I have to play in I Love Rock and Roll during the solo section, so I'm not completely unfamiliar. I just have to make sure I get everything moving, and then also I got to make sure I get my pinky out of the way, because I've tried leaving it, but it always deadens the G string, and I don't want that. So yeah, that's what that's looking like. That's what I've pretty much got for the whole rhythm section. And yeah, with any luck, in another month or so, I should pretty much be over that part and be done with this. Anyway, on to the next part, lead section. As you guys have seen, the lead section challenges me in a separate way from the rhythm section, but it's starting to come around. I'm back to being excited again. Well, I'm always excited about this one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to knock this one out first, but it's always exciting in the moment. So, yeah, so here's how those sections are coming. I'm all the way up to, well, honestly, it's further along, even with the fact that both the rhythm and lead section repeat a lot of stuff, which makes it easy for me. But yeah, I figured they repeat a few things longer in the lead section, so it's easier to figure out. But you'll see what I mean. So again, tab. And then here's what the intro that you're looking at right now on the tab sounds like. And now for the verse, I gotta admit, as different as it is from everything I've done until now in its own way, this is kind of my favorite part of playing the lead section of this song. So the verse, I gotta admit, that one's still pretty fun. Now the pre-chorus, still working on that because of this whole situation right here with the pinky. And again, that whole making sure I don't accidentally hit the E string when I don't need to, which I yeah, I don't need to at all in this section, so I gotta make sure to upstroke in a smaller area. Yeah, there's that. And then for the chorus, coming along nicely as well. And then, as the last part, just like the rhythm section, is giving me a bit of trouble, but it's starting to come along. It's pretty much what this sounds like. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to make sure that disdain stays long enough for the whole thing. But yeah, I gotta admit, this one also challenging in a way that makes it fun, really. Now, now for the verse, like you've already seen this in the last video I did, but the verse immediately after the chorus for this first chorus, slightly different from the others. So that's how the second verse starts, and then it goes back to all the way up until the next pre-chorus. So yeah, figured that part helps get me further along in this section than in the rhythm section. So yeah, something to work on. But that was coming along nicely. I'm starting to enjoy it. The only thing I got to make sure I work on is make sure I got my hammer-ons and pull-offs nice. And then, yeah. So that one's coming along nicely. I can't wait to have that one finished off, because I'm pretty sure once I finish that off, I've got the whole section down. And then I can skip to the next part, which is working on the sound. Getting back to building my ear for this sort of thing, you know? Because I figure I can play the technique just fine, but when I listen to the song, I can tell, even if I clean my technique up 100%, I gotta figure out how to tweak my amp to get where I need to be, and involve my pedals if I can. But yeah, that's it for the lead section. There's also a second bit of a second bit that accompanies the lead section. That's pretty much what that looks like. I'm not even gonna try that yet, just because it's gonna involve a whole lot of upstroking, and I've still got to work on cleaning that up, especially if I start with an up versus starting with a down, just because of the way I practiced. So yeah, there's that, but it's coming along. I can feel it, I can see it a little bit, and I can even hear it. So that part feels pretty good. But yeah, that's it for the lead section. So that's where I'm at with the rhythm and lead sections, and with any luck, all the funky editing I've done should make things a little more interesting while I figure out exactly what I'm doing with this. So like I said, my main goal, I want to get better at guitar. I really want to be good. I want to get to pretty much the same point as a lot of the guitarists I watch on YouTube, like Jonathan Young, Scott Tune Network, so on and so forth. But I also want to make sure this is entertaining. I don't want this to be as dry for you as it would be for me. So I'm learning crap all along the way. But anyway, that's it for this week. See you next week. This is DJ, aka 5 Guitars Guy. See ya.